we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Okay, break.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
70, let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches.
Come on. Set.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dreams. A pick-6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick-6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Anthony Gould now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That is caught downfield by Pierce. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down.
4-yard gain on the play. And the Colts 1st down.
Trap 50, trap 50. 19, Buffalo 18. Viking 18.
That's Pierce in motion. On 1st down, it's Richardson. That is caught. What a throw. Indianapolis. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
The highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the energy, the LA yelling.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The RPO. That one is complete. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
19 tight. 19 tight.
at the 29-yard line.
Warriors 70. Go.
Pistol snap to Willis. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Okay, break.
3rd and 5.
Go, Reed. Go. 2. 60 left. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18. 5 here.
Willis. Forced out left. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston. The punt for Pittsburgh. Back deep for the Colts, Anthony Gould. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 21-yard line.
Check. 19 target. Check. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Here's Brown on now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Steelers 7. Roberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Get it. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Chandler. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This one deep and looking for Melton. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. Pickup of 46 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard
Back
line.
ball 80. Mustang 19. Come on, come on. 19 Lions. 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
Throwing is Willis. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Back ball 80.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. Here's Gould on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
79 Broncos. 2. 6.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight.
From the gun, Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he will score. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year.
The kick is good.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have hope for this guy.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
3. Ready, ready?
Another run here with Johnson. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So
no chance at all. He'll go down.
when you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Brings up third down.
Third and long.
19. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. No, Rig. Go. Third. Right there. Go.
Throwing, Willis. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark with 29. Now it's second and 1.
19. Ready. Franco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 back.
Richardson gonna look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Come on. Hit. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Looking to throw. Richardson. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Richardson gets this quickly to Mitchell. It is third and 10. Richardson. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
Hold the check.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
A big play after being backed up. 32 yards.
first and 10.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City. after this.
Ready? Set, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's a big return. He finally tackles right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Open man downfield. It's 1. A big gainer for Indianapolis. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go. Steady.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
They go right back to Taylor. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert it. It's going to be 1st and goal. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dragon 60. Mustang 9.
Willis now to throw. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
first half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, flushed to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Latu, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A carry now for Chandler. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Seven Pirates. Panther 11.
To throw is Willis. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Here we go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Colts' 43-yard line.
A run now for Chandler. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Come on. 18, Rattler. Bronco 80. Warriors 17. Go.
To throw, here's Willis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it.
Cut 19.
It's now 2nd and
3,
19.
18, 5.
Now Willis. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Down the field, he's got Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
60 Maverick. Bronco 80.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now,
it is brought in the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. That's his third touchdown of the game. And it adds up to 16 now on the season. Extra point coming now from Brown. The kick is good. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead.
Steelers 21.
Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Stephanie! 18 Cox, 70 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther, go!
Pistol snap to Willis. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
70,
here's Willis. Out to his right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Here's Brown on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts tack on one more to their lead.
Steelers 21. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Ready.
Willis now to throw. That's to Atwell. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
From the 35,
19
it's
tight,
first and 10.
19 tight. Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
Willis. And this is going to be incomplete. That was something to watch. Eluding the rush as long as he could, but they could not convert downfield. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
18, Pioneer. Warrior 70.
Willis to throw. Headed left. Bind. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The Michigan man, Whitty, hey, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long.
Ready, break. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Viking 18. Broncos.
Throwing, Willis. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing is Willis. Moving to his left. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through three. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Come on, 70 Lions.
Johnson, touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Colts 42, Steelers 28. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
18
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Ready.
Second down throw for Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. From the gun, Richardson. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And left side, it's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
That is hard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Throwing is Richardson. Forced to his right. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. Cougar 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 8.
Throwing, Willis. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mustang 19. Come on, come on. Ready.
Willis now to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Big Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Colts are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second and 5. Richardson gonna look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll go. Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Dragon 60. Here we go.
Throwing, Richardson. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a second down. Richardson gets this quickly to Mitchell. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he will score again. Adonai Mitchell, touchdown Indy. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point coming now from Brown. The kick is good. And the Colts are able to extend the lead.
56. Steelers 28. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give him a quick touchdown on the other side.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
And they're on 27-yard line.
Go! Cowboy 80.
They'll run it here with Campbell. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Ready? 10-11. 70 Timberwolf.
To throw is Willis. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Latsu. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
'70 Ranger. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Javarius Ward. And he's going to be brought down guys. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort and come away with the victory.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side.